Oh, there we go. Now I got some volume. I didn't have any volume before, but I'm here. I am here. What is going on, guys? This is your boy BJ from No Filter MMA. Man, we got some stuff to talk about today. Today is a very interesting day. This is a very interesting day. Very interesting day here, guys. You see the title. I know you guys see the title. But so let's chit chat. Let's chit chat. First of all, guys, if you guys haven't seen the um, Jillian Robertson interview that I did yesterday, go check that out. Go check out Jillian Robertson interview. We did it yesterday. It was absolutely fucking amazing. Stephanie MC, you starting trouble again, BJ. What is this video title? Damn you. Hey man, I'm just being real, dude. Only thing I can do is be real. Hold on, let me plug my computer up. This damn battery low signal just came on. I don't want to cut off on y'all. Here we go. All right. So, wait a minute. All right, let's keep this 100, guys. Anyways, guys, if you haven't already, go back after we're done here. Go back and check out the Jillian Robertson interview. Jillian Robertson came through yesterday, and Jillian Robertson was smooth as a baby's bottom. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix my camera here. My camera sucks. Let me do my computer camera. How about that? Let me see. Let me see, guys. Let me fix this up for y'all. HP. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. Because that one runs a whole lot smoother than the webcam. Whoa. Much better. Oh, burnt my joint up, man. Anyway, but y'all see the title though. MSM Messenger 2 frames per second. Oh, I fixed it, man. It should be much better now. It should be much better now. It should be much better now. I don't know. It's not the camera, it's the computer, dude. My computer sucks. My computer sucks. But guys, go back and watch after we're done here. Go back and definitely watch that Jillian Robertson interview. Watch that Jillian Robertson interview. It was a fucking amazing interview. It was great. 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 Asked Jillian a lot of questions. Asked Jillian how she feels about this, about the new landscape of this flyweight division. I had my boy John from Bloody Canvas MMA. He was here. We had a great, we had a great fucking time. Wrapped it up with Jillian, of course, guys. I love to try to bring the best of Jillian Robertson out, man. Like her personality is just made to do interviews. You know, she does great fucking interviews, man. That's why I love having Jillian Robertson. Taylor Loader from Winning with Taylor Loader was also there with me. Uh, Me and Taylor always interview Jillian. She fucking loves coming on my channel. It's because I'm a true fan of Jillian. I'm a true fan of Jillian, and I think Jillian has, some of the biggest potential in that group. You know what I'm saying? In that whole division, she has the biggest potential. And she talked about how that loss to Macy Barber. You know how hard she's working on her hands, how hard she's rounding out her game, and just becoming that complete fighter. You know what I'm saying? And to me, a complete Jillian Robertson is a very dangerous Jillian Robertson. A complete Jillian Robertson is a dangerous Jillian Robertson. So if Jillian Robertson can become that complete fighter and get on that level of Montana De La Rosa, even though they are pretty much on the same level, But if she get on that type of level, Jillian Robinson can most definitely be the champion in that division. So it's crazy. Go watch the interview. It was fucking amazing. But let's talk about Amanda Nunes, the goat, ducking this fade with Amanda Nunes. I mean, with Amanda Nunes ducking this fade with Felicia Spencer, guys. I'm gonna read this. I haven't. I read the buzz about it. I did read a couple of things about it, but I'm gonna read these articles live with you. Let's talk about this, y'all. Display capture. All right, let's check this out. Let's look at these articles, man. Let's go up here. Let's go read this article. Amanda Nunes backs out of possible May 9th UFC fight card. Huh. Let's see why Amanda Nunes is known for pulling out of fights. Amanda Nunes is known for pulling out of fights. Like, why? This is not a surprise for everybody. Yes, Amanda Nunes has had an amazing run as a double champion right now. As champion, she's had an amazing run. But Amanda Nunes is known for backing out of fights and stuff. I mean, let's just be 100 here. Let's be real. Let's be 1,000, like they say. Let's be 1,000 here. Amanda Nunes pulled out of this fight. This is a dangerous fight for Amanda Nunes. I've been saying this. I've been saying that either one that they choose, whether it's Megan Anderson, therefore, Stamina says you're still putting De La Rosa well above Robertson. They're not really that far apart, all things considered. No, they're not that far apart. No. That's what I'm saying. They're not that far apart. But what I'm saying is Montana De La Rosa has more tools than Jillian Robinson at this moment, at this time in their where they are in their skill sets. Montana De La Rosa has that strike. I mean, you don't see Jillian Robinson dropping girls with strikes. You see Montana De La Rosa dropping girls with strikes. You know what I'm saying? So I think she has that heavy wrestling, that heavy jiu-jitsu that gives her more ways to win a fight than Jillian Robinson. Jillian Robinson at this time was, I mean, even though she stopped Sarah Froda by TKO, on the feet, Jillian Robinson's not really finishing anybody. She's not really hurting anybody on the feet. When she gets on the ground, her ground and pound is nasty, but on the feet is what I'm meaning. De La Rosa has more tools. But anyways, Amanda Nunes backs up. Amanda Nunes, I told you guys, the whichever one they choose to fight Amanda Nunes, whether it's Megan Anderson, who's a fucking sniper, or it's no, you good, Stamina. Um, uh, Either one they choose, Felicia Spencer or Megan Anderson. Megan Anderson is a fucking sniper. Megan Anderson is a sniper on the feet. I'm sorry, guys. But if Amanda Nunes was scheduled to fight Megan Anderson, I don't know who I would choose. I don't know who to choose in the Felicia Spencer fight. Let's be real here, guys. Amanda Nunes ain't knocking out Megan Anderson. And Amanda Nunes ain't knocking out Felicia Spencer. I mean, it's not. I don't see her knocking out Felicia Spencer. Like Felicia Spencer can take a hit, but if Felicia Spencer ties up Amanda Nunes, is Amanda Nunes really gonna outlast Felicia Spencer in the clinch? What's up, women in combat sports? I mean, can Felicia Spencer, guys? I know that Amanda Nunes is a big girl, you know what I'm saying, but she makes bantamweight. Felicia Spencer walks into the octagon upwards of 160 plus pounds, guys, and she's strong as an ox. Can Amanda Nunes fight Felicia Spencer off in the clinch for 5 rounds? Because Felicia Spencer can go 5 rounds in the clinch, grappling, striking. Felicia Spencer can do it all for 5 rounds. Can Amanda Nunes do it for 5 rounds? That is the question. I mean, guys, and as far as Megan Anderson, Amanda Nunes would have to take Megan Anderson down in order to really dominate Megan Anderson, kind of the same way she fought Jermaine Durandame. You know what I'm saying? That's the way she would have to approach the fight with Megan Anderson. But every fight starts on the feet, and when it comes to Megan Anderson on the feet, Megan Anderson has listen, guys, listen. Megan Anderson is a legit featherweight. Okay, Megan Anderson is a tank. Megan Anderson is probably she's one of the hardest hitting featherweights in MMA. You know what I'm saying? Like she's one of the hardest hitting female featherweights in across any promotion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, guys, look how she put away Norma Dumont. I mean, she put no. Look how she did Charmaine Tweet. Like Megan Anderson, y'all. I'm telling you. And she cracked Holly Holm as well. She cracked Holly Holm in that fight. I'm like, fuck Megan. Dude, I would have loved to have seen. I wish Megan Anderson had fought Chris Cyborg. Why the fuck didn't she fight Chris Cyborg? Stamina MC. Spencer is a tougher fight for Nunes, no doubt. Anderson's weaknesses are far easier anyone's to exploit. If Spencer can tire Nunes the way GDR did, it could be curtains. It's yeah, man. Like I'm telling you, Jermaine her striking much better than Amanda's. Yeah, that's why Amanda took Jermaine Durandame down. That's why Amanda Nunes took Jermaine Durandame down, because she knew Jermaine Durandame doesn't really have, she can't really fight off of her bat like that. You know what I'm saying? But Felicia Spencer, man, I mean, guys, legit fucking featherweight. Reach, as we can see, guys, as we can see in Felicia Spencer's fights, reach and shit is not a problem for Felicia Spencer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, because I mean, she got past the reach of Zara Dos Santos. She got past the reach of Megan fucking Anderson. If she can get past the reach of Megan Anderson, she can get past the reach of Amanda Nunes. Now, as far as the striking, that's where Amanda Nunes is going to have an advantage at, because Felicia Spencer is not. She's a very unorthodox striker. Like, she doesn't throw with a whole lot of power. Like, I've seen Felicia Spencer throw with, the last time I seen her really throw with power was was against Pam Sorensen in Invicta, when she beat Pam Sorensen for the belt. You know what I'm saying? But and then she threw that nasty elbow at Chris Cyborg, but you know what I'm saying? She doesn't really have a lot of power. Like, she just doesn't have a lot of power. Now, technically, Felicia Spencer is technically sound as far as her striking. Like, her striking is there. Like, the kicks are there. I would love to see Felicia Spencer throw some of those Taekwondo kicks at Amanda Nunes. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking for like technical wise, like Felicia Spencer is definitely a very technical striker. She's just not a very she's not a very powerful striker. You know what I'm saying? So that would be the avenue that's the only avenue I believe that Amanda Nunes could win this fight. I believe that's the only avenue that Felicia Spencer has. I mean, that Amanda Nunes has to win this fight, is to not try to knock Felicia Spencer out. But what if she can't knock Felicia Spencer out? That's what I'm saying. Like, what if she can't knock out Felicia Spencer? Felicia Spencer is gonna be there. We know Felicia Spencer is gonna be there, guys. Listen, guys. It ain't too many women that can go in there and go toe to toe with Chris Cyborg. And that's exactly what Felicia Spencer did, y'all. Felicia Spencer lost that fight, but Felicia Spencer was in that fight. She was in that fight. She was throwing punches, throwing kicks, throwing elbows, tying up Chris Cyborg. It's just that Felicia Spencer did enough, against anyone else to win that fight. If that was anybody else except Chris Cyborg, Felicia Spencer would have won that fight just from activity. You know what I'm saying? But Chris Cyborg, he's more powerful, a little bit stronger, this and that. It is what it is. She lost that fight. But guys, Felicia Spencer is going to be in this fight with Amanda Nunes, y'all. I mean, she's going to be in this fight. She can, Felicia Spencer can definitely test. Valentina Shevchenko tested Amanda Nunes' gas tank in the second fight, but it was all standing. Felicia Spencer can test Amanda Nunes' cardio in a completely different way, guys. She can zap that. She can zap that cardio real bad. If Felicia Spencer gets on top of Amanda Nunes and holds Amanda Nunes down and either sink in a choke or ground and pound him, that is very possible. Yeah, Chris was too strong for Felicia Spencer, but Amanda Nunes, I don't think Amanda Nunes has that type of clinch strength like Chris Cyborg. Chris Cyborg has a good base, he has a good clinching strength. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Amanda has the power in her arms and her hands, but as far as like clinching, the type of fight that Felicia Spencer fights, that's I don't know. Guys, I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't know. This fight is up in the air for me, but Amanda Nunes ducked this fade though. I'm telling you, Amanda Nunes is not ready to fight Felicia Spencer. She's not ready to fight somebody like Felicia Spencer. So I'm just saying, man, like, all right, let's read this article, man. Like, I haven't even touched this article because I done got to talking. Amanda looked bad in the GDR fight. She looked human in the GDR fight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She looked really good against Tate, really good against Rousey, really good against Pennington, really good against Home, really good against Durandame, really good against Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? She's looked really good in those fights. Not really the best against Durandame, but she got hit in that fight with Durandame. You know what I'm saying? But Durandame can put you out. Felicia Spencer, I don't really think can put you out on the feet, but this is gonna be a whole different type of fight. Amanda's been able to stand and stay standing in most of the fights that she's had lately. And if you stay standing with somebody like if these people are not going for the takedown like they should, like when she fought Misha Tate, I expected Misha Tate to shoot right away on Amanda Nunes, but Misha tried to stay on the feet because she had a striking match with Holly Holm and she ended up winning the fight, and she got caught. Ronda Rousey didn't even know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else is like Raquel Pennington trying to stand and trade with Amanda Nunes. You can't do that. You can't. I mean that you can't. And I don't think Felicia Spencer. If there's one thing about Felicia Spencer is a smart fighter. She's a smart fighter, and she knows that she can't go in here and go toe to toe with Amanda Nunes. Even though she did with Chris Cyborg, I don't think she'll make that. I don't think she'll take that approach to somebody powerful like that again. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Amanda isn't ready to fight anyone. She should have not accepted the damn thing in the first place because ATT has been corona closed, so she's not been able to train. I mean, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Stamina MC. Amanda Nunes is not ready to fight Felicia Spencer. Felicia Spencer is a whole nother fight for Amanda Nunes. You know what I'm saying? Megan Anderson probably would have been a striking match unless Amanda took her down. Mm. All right, let's read this. The proposed UFC card that is tentatively set for May 9th does not have a set in stone lineup, but one of the event's anchors will start to be a highly anticipated featherweight title bout between champion Amanda Nunes and once beaten challenger Felicia Spencer. But Nunes announced Monday she would not be fighting that night, citing the need for proper training. Why did you accept the fight then, Amanda? Like, why did you accept the fight if you knew? Look how long she wanted for Chris when the gym was open every damn day. I'm not surprised, but I don't know if it's an outright duck. It's a duck. It's a duck. It's a duck, Stamina. Everybody, listen, I just talked to Jillian Robertson the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just talked to Jillian Robertson yesterday. And Jillian Robinson said that she's training 2 times a day. And you know what I'm saying? She's training 2 times a day and staying ready to get a call from the UFC. If the UFC calls Jillian Robinson right now and tells Jillian Robinson that they need her to fight somebody on May 9th, Jillian Robinson is going to be fighting because she's ready and she stayed ready. She stayed ready. Marcus Bell, what's up, man? What's going on? So if Amanda Nunes is not ready to fight, that's Amanda Nunes' fault. She probably somewhere looking like that picture that they put out of her when she was walking, looking like a damn linebacker. That's probably what Amanda Nunes look like right now. Like she played for the Indianapolis Colts or something. I'm just telling you. Yeah, Amanda would have came out better if she said, "Yeah, that's what I'm saying." Like, okay, let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. Actually, I'm not fighting May 9th, Nunes. Says Nunes, who had given only an oral agreement to fight, told CBS Sports. I'm going to fight, but I don't know yet. I don't think it's the right time for me right now to fight. Let this coronavirus pass a little bit so I can at least have a full camp. We can maybe see around June, but let's see what's going to happen. I'm not fighting May 9th. Okay, so when were you gonna tell the UFC? When were you gonna tell Felicia Spencer this shit though? Well, I'm pretty sure Amanda had. Listen, Amanda Nunes, Stamina MC. Amanda Nunes is a 2-time world champion at the highest level. Do you not think that Amanda Nunes has coaches at her disposal? I'm pretty sure she's got coaches at her disposal. I'm pretty sure if Amanda said, I want to be training, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna come out and help. I mean, if Jillian Robinson has access to her head coach, Amanda Nunes has access to her head coach. I mean, let's be real here. Um, while maintaining proper social distance, Nunes has been training at a gym in Florida that's only open to a select few fighters. Exactly. Nunes has been training at a gym in Florida. So why? So she has access. There's the answer to your question right there. Nunes has been training at a gym in Florida that is only open to a select few fighters. Okay. Quotations. This is Amanda Nunes. The gym opened just for people that has fights coming up, Nunes said, who is considered one of the greatest female fighters in MMA history and holds the UFC bantamweight title and also holds the UFC bantamweight title. It's not many people, just me and a couple guys that are going to be on the same card as me. Well, y'all have separate training with me and my coach, one on one. I keep in shape like that. I go to the gym only one time in the morning and do everything. I do a couple of things by myself and some things that I need a coach. Then I come home and I really do everything I need to keep in shape. I have a treadmill and some weights. So why are you not fighting? If you have all of this at your disposal, Amanda Nunes, why are you not fighting? She's not ready to fight. She's not ready to fight Felicia Spencer. I bet you Felicia Spencer's ready. I bet you Felicia Spencer. I bet you Felicia Spencer is ready. Jiggling Robinson. What, Marcus Bell? But the Corona is no joke. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. 4 UFC events have been canceled. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's the end of what Amanda Nunes had to say. I just I don't buy it. I don't buy it. If you have all of this at your disposal, which is all that you need a gym, you need your coaches, and that's it. You need equipment, which you have at the gym. You need your coaches, and you need a fight book. What else does Amanda Nunes need? Like what does Amanda Nunes need? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody in the comment section explain it to me. Somebody in the comment section explain it to me. I'm about to light my joint back up. I'm about to light my joint back up. Mm. Why? I don't know why this page taking. Oh, okay. I said I don't know why this is taking so long to load up, but here we go. All right, now this article I saw that I wanted to look at too. This is Felicia Spencer's response. I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody listen. I don't care what nobody say. Felicia Spencer, I mean Amanda Nunes is ducking Felicia Spencer. She's not ready to fight Felicia Spencer, man. I'm telling y'all. Uh, okay, so stamina. Why isn't Amanda Nunes ready? Is a champion or not? Why is Amanda Nunes not ready? Why is Amanda Nunes not ready and Felicia Spencer is? If Felicia Spencer, I mean, if Amanda Nunes, I don't, if Felicia Spencer can be ready, Amanda Nunes can be ready. Listen, all these fighters are ready to fight. There's fighters everywhere. That's like Justin Gaethje, Tony Ferguson. They all ready to fight. Why is Amanda Nunes not ready to fight? Why is Amanda Nunes not ready to fight Felicia Spencer? I'm telling you because she's not ready. She can't. It's a dangerous fight for Amanda Nunes. It's a dangerous fight for Amanda Nunes. I'm telling you. So let's see what Felicia Spencer had to say. Felicia Spencer was previously scheduled to face off against the reigning 145-pound title holder Amanda Nunes at upcoming UFC 250 pay-per-view event scheduled for Saturday, May 9th in a city venue to be determined after COVID-19. After COVID-19 turned Sao Paulo's Ginásio do Ibirapuera into a field hospital. Unfortunately, the 8-1 phenom. Let's see, guys. This page is fucking up my computer. She said, I was definitely disappointed because when you got a date, you work to be ready. In my head, I was preparing to fight in 3 weeks. We've been jumping through hoops to be ready, doing things on my own. All right, I'm going to read this article, y'all, but I'm going to close it here because it's fucking up my streaming. It's fucking up my streaming, so I'm gonna look up the article on my phone. Yeah, because that's fucking up my internet. That's fucking up my screen. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, this page fucking up my computer real bad. Uh, Let me find this article, y'all. Amen. Amen, y'all. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Felicia Spencer says, I was definitely disappointed because when you got a date, you work to be ready. In my head, I was preparing to fight in 3 weeks. I've been jumping through hoops to be ready, doing things on my own. Doing things on my own. Bingo. I was ready to get the fight done and go along my way. Felicia Spencer, I had no doubt in my fucking mind that Felicia Spencer wasn't ready. I had no doubt in my mind Felicia Spencer wasn't ready for this fight. Okay? Let me see. Wait a minute, y'all. I had no doubt in my mind that Felicia Spencer wasn't ready for this fight. Let me turn this camera back on. Bingo. All right. It says, going on my way. It was disappointing that it would be extended. It's also not extended to the point where I can just relax. It's just a few more weeks, like another month. Maybe I'm 6 weeks out. Maybe I'm 7 weeks out. It's not far enough away that I can pull back. It's not going to be an extended camp. I'll be training like this for 11 weeks now. Whoa. Remember, this fight was announced on March 5th, long before quarantine. I think it's hard on my body as I had an 8 week fight camp for Norfolk. I then had 2 weeks off to get the fight offer and had another 8 week camp. Felicia Spencer continued. Now I'm just going to have to stay in camp. Um, it says I'm gonna have to stay in camp and be in it for an undetermined amount of time, maybe a 12 or 15 week camp, but that'll be harder on my body. I can't take a break right now because I'll be fighting in June probably. It's too late to take a break, so it would have been nice to know a month ago. So if she had no intention on fighting May 9th, I wish she would have said it sooner. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, Felicia Spencer went in on Amanda Nunes, yo. Like Felicia, okay, let's look at these comments. We need to go live more often. ESP doing this lot, man. There's not a lot to talk about when it comes to WMMA. I know, man. I know women in combat sports. I will. I try to. I'm trying to. Who says Felicia is ready? We only know she's willing. Readiness is something they. Okay. No, I cannot speak Dutch. If Felicia Spencer gets Nunes down, that will give Felicia the opportunity to suck up the gas tank that Nunes has left. Marcus Bell, there's what I'm talking about, Marcus Bell. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Um, I'm giving Felicia about a 70% chance to beat Amanda. I'm cool with that. That sounds good to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that sounds good to me. 70% chance, that's about right. That's about right. That's actually about right. Um, but for this is definitely a very winnable fight for this is definitely a very winnable fight for Felicia Spencer. I mean, it is what it is. But guys, Felicia Spencer talking big shit. Like Felicia Spencer's like, no, like this is unprofessional. You could have told me this because I have to mold my camp around what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're gonna do is determining what I'm gonna do. And you're just now saying that she's just now saying that she's not gonna fight. Like that's kind of fucked up for me. Like Amanda Nunes is not professional. Like that's not professional. It's not professional for a fighter to do that. A big fight like this, she plays mind games with her opponents. Like she's playing mind games with Felicia Spencer. Like she wants Felicia Spencer to be off her game when it comes fight night. But I guarantee you guys, I guarantee you, Felicia Spencer is not going to be off of her game at all when it comes time to fight Amanda Nunes. Like Felicia Spencer is not going to be off of her game. She's 100,000% is going to be on her game when it comes time to fight Amanda Nunes. Like that's just what I believe. That's really just what I believe. I don't feel like this is going to stop. This is going to fuck up Felicia Spencer. She's going to have to modify her camp and what she's doing and stuff like that. Like she does have to do that, but I think for I don't think I've ever seen Felicia Spencer has faced hurdles leading up to fights before, and I've never seen an off game for Felicia Spencer. Felicia Spencer is always on her game. Like when she went into that war with Pam Sorensen. Like, Felicia Spencer was on her game because Pam Sorensen is a tough fight, and that's one of the toughest fights one of the most back and forth fights with Felicia Spencer. She usually dominates her fights, and one of the best back and forth fights with her was her versus Pam Sorensen. I mean, that was a scrap. If you guys don't remember that fight, go back and watch that Pam Sorensen fight. But straight up though, straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Nunes ducked this fight, this May 9th fade, because she just, you know, I think she's realizing the possibilities of what could happen, like the type of opponent that Felicia Spencer is. Felicia Spencer is one of those type of fighters who are the most successful fighters in the UFC. Like, knockout artists aren't really the most successful fighters. It's the well-rounded fighters. Like, look at Khabib. Yeah, Khabib does what he does, but if you want to stand and trade with Khabib, you can stand and trade with Khabib. Khabib will stand and trade with you, and Khabib has knockout power. You know what I'm saying? Look at Stipe Miocic. Very, very well-rounded fighter. Like, gosh, y'all, I need a haircut so bad. Oh my goodness. Stipe Miocic can do it all. Look at his fight against Francis Ngannou. Look at Valentina Shevchenko, very well rounded. Weili Zhang is well rounded. She's getting more well rounded, but she's still well rounded. Tyrone Woodley, the GSP, the most successful people are well rounded people, and Amanda is well rounded. I understand that, but it's the cardio thing that worries me about Amanda Nunes. Like, that's the only thing that worries me in the fight with Felicia Spencer is the cardio. The cardio is a huge thing, guys. Um, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get on here and talk about this fade that Amanda Nunes ducked, and that's it. That's my conclusion on it. Like, my conclusion is that Amanda Nunes ducked the fade. Now, am I wrong for saying that? Marcus Bell, am I wrong? Stamina MC, Women in Combat Sports. Am I wrong for saying that? Am I wrong for saying? Hold on, guys. I need y'all to answer these questions straight up. Let's see. Wait a minute. I want y'all to tell me. All right. People hit me up on social media. So did Amanda Nunes not duck a fade? I need to know. Like, did Amanda Nunes? What do y'all think? Let's see. Let me put it to you another way, BJ. If you can name another fighter that, under the exact same circumstances, Amanda Nunes would have stayed in the fight for on May 9th, then I'll agree to the duck. Okay, let me put it to you another way, BJ. If you can name another fighter that, under the exact same circumstances, Amanda Nunes would have stayed in, Megan Anderson. Megan Anderson. Megan fucking Anderson. Or, okay, let's say Norma Dumont had beat uh Megan Anderson. Or, let's say Norma Dumont had beat Megan Anderson and they gave Norma Dumont a title shot. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you she would have kept that fight. I guarantee you she would have kept the fight with Norma Dumont if Norma had went in there and starched Megan Anderson and looked more impressive than Felicia did. You know what I'm saying? Norma Dumont will probably be getting a title shot. And because Norma Dumont is sellable, she's hot. She's new into the UFC. She looks good. She jiggles when she fights. You know what I'm saying? She's like a featherweight Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, if it had been Megan Anderson, Amanda Nunes would have kept that fight. I'm willing to bet she would have kept that fight. If it had been Norma Dumont, I guarantee you she'd have kept that fight. If it had been Zara Dos Santos, she probably would have kept that fight too. You know, but it's the type of fighter that Felicia Spencer is, which is I mean, I don't think Amanda Nunes is ready to. I just don't think that she's ready to go in there and fight Felicia Spencer. Like, I mean, if she gets reckless trying to knock Felicia Spencer out, and Felicia Spencer wraps her up and takes her down, that could be the beginning of the end of the fight. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Like, I don't know how else to put it. I don't know how else to put it. I don't I don't know how else to really put it and stuff. I mean, because if this fight goes to the ground, man, like, you know, it's just a completely different thing on the ground. With somebody that's as like Felicia Spencer moves like a fish on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Not Amanda. Like, you don't see Amanda Nunes doing that. You don't see Amanda Nunes doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't. Like, when she took Jermaine Durandame down, she wasn't fishing like Felicia Spencer does. When Felicia Spencer took Megan Anderson down, it was like bing, 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 one thing, bing, 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 rear naked choke. It was one step after the next. Boom, boom, boom. Look at look at how Jillian Robertson, when she took Veronica Macedo down. Ping, 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 rear naked choke. It was one thing after the next. Like, all you really seen Amanda Nunes do is hold people down. Like, she just held Jermaine Durandame down. She got dominated on the ground by Kat Zingano. She got dominated on the ground against uh uh what's her name? Her and Valentina. Valentina got the best of her on the ground in that first fight, in that third round, I believe. I believe she got the best of Amanda Nunes on the ground. But I mean, she got dominated by Kat Zingano. If she has Felicia Spencer on top of her, like, guys, like, Felicia Spencer is gonna dominate Amanda Nunes on the ground. Like, there's nothing Amanda Nunes is gonna. I don't know. Maybe I'm sleeping on her BJJ, but I look at when people talk about Amanda Nunes and her BJJ, I think about when people talk about Yoel Romero and his wrestling. Like, does he ever use it? Oh, every fight Yoel Romero goes into, he's one of the most explosive wrestlers. He's one of the best wrestlers. This and that. He's one of the best wrestler. Extensive wrestling background. This and that. Does he ever use it? Yoel Romero, if he would have used his wrestling, he could be the UFC middleweight champion right now. He would have beat Israel Adesanya and became the UFC middleweight champion. But what did he do? So I can't really judge Amanda Nunes as BJJ because you haven't really seen it. You don't really. She has had to develop her hands because she doesn't want to go to the ground. Like, I mean, Amanda Nunes doesn't want to go to the ground, and if she gets put on the ground by Felicia Spencer, um, then the course of that fight changes dramatically. I know some people may not agree with that. Some people may, Amanda Nunes is the GOAT. She's this and that. Okay, I agree. But, you can't, just because somebody has looked impressive, you can't count out who they're fighting next. You know, you can't count out who they're fighting next. These people are fighting, these contenders and these challengers are fighting these champions for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're fighting. They're not just giving people a title shot. You have to earn a title shot. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to fight the champion for nothing. You don't get to fight the champion just because you want to fight the champion. You have to earn your way to fight the champion. And you know what I'm saying? And I know that, the champions are considered the best in the world. They are. I mean, they beat their path of people who've been put in front of them. They beat them and they become the champion. Okay, that's great. But there's a lot of fighters out there, guys. There's a lot of different ways that these fighters approach these fights, man. And you just nobody's invincible. Fans develop these invincibility cloaks around people. You know what I'm saying? And none of these champions are invincible. Like, at one point, I thought Tyron Woodley was invincible. I didn't think Kamaru Usman was going to go in there and start Tyron Woodley like that, but he did. You know, you know, look at Stipe Miocic. Stipe Miocic had the ultimate cloak of invisibility around him after he beat Francis Ngannou. And DC went there and finished him in less than a round. You know, he got his belt back, but he got beat. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. That's the problem with the MMA world. Y'all have got to start. Y'all have, I mean, champions are who they are. I get why champions are there. They've earned their right to be there. They're champions. They're a champion, of course. They're the best, you know, but they don't stay champions forever. There's always somebody that's going to be the champion and stuff. There's somebody that's going to always beat that champion. And, you know, but y'all dog me for what I think. I'm surprised I'm not getting more hate for saying that. You know, it's possible that Felicia Spencer can go in here and beat Amanda Nunes. Like, I'm surprised y'all not lighting my comment section on fire. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm so used to when I say stuff like that. I'm so used to the backlash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting here bracing myself, waiting on the comment section to flood, man. I will agree. Examples of Amanda being taken from where she wants the fight to be are few and far between, and definitely not recent. I want to see Amanda get put on the ground, actually defend. Yeah, yeah, stamina. That's what I'm saying. You right, man. And Felicia Spencer is 1,000% capable of getting Amanda Nunes to the ground. 1,000% capable. Felicia Spencer is a high level grappler, high level grappler. So I mean, whew, and she takes all of her opponents down. She even got Cyborg that couldn't hold her down. She could hold her down, you know, but she got her down. Which leads me back to, of course, y'all know I'm gonna say it. Like my girl, like I told Jillian yesterday, like me and Jillian Robinson, me and Jillian talked about this yesterday. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the video. Go back and watch the video. Marcus Bear, I don't care much about Amanda. um, Me and Jillian was like, you know, she was like, one day, she said, you know, she said, I'm gonna be ready for that Valentina fight. Jillian Robinson said this to me. Jillian Robinson said this to me um, yesterday. She said that she will be ready for that Valentina fight. When that fight comes, she will be ready. But in the meantime, she said she is going to become that complete fighter. She said, I am going to become that. I'm going to be that complete fighter. She said, my hands are going to be better. My defense is going to be better. My grappling is going to be better. So this is what we've been, Stamina MC. And Stamina MC, you dragged Jillian for her striking, her lack of hands. You dragged her for that. You've told me that many times. If Jillian Robinson can develop that striking, if she can develop that striking and she can develop that defense, and she said it herself. I didn't push that out of Jillian Robinson. She said it herself. You know, I asked her about the loss to Macy Barber and how she felt about that loss to Macy Barber. That was a hard loss to Macy Barber that Jillian Robinson took, you know. And I asked her about it, and she talked about it. Listen, Jillian is a fan of No Filter MMA. You know what I'm saying? We love Jillian. You know what I'm saying? She knows that. I love her on my channel. She knows that. You know what I'm saying? And she knows that she's one of my favorite fighters and whatnot. So to hear her say, you know, that she knows how she lost, you know, she knows what she needs to work on. A hungry Jillian Robinson is a dangerous Jillian Robinson, and especially a Jillian Robinson that's working on getting a complete game. A complete game, Jillian Robinson. Everybody better watch out. Everybody better watch out. So I'm gonna say that to you, Stamina MC. I just want to let you know. I just want to let you know. Don't you ever come for Jillian. Don't you ever when Jillian, I want to hear what you got to say about Jillian Robinson when she shows the world her whole complete game, everything that she's been working on. When she shows that, Stamina MC, I want to see what you got to say. I want to see what you got to say. Oh, I want to see what you got to say. Boy, whew. I'm glad she acknowledges that she's incomplete. I didn't drag her as such. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it in your accent because I can see you saying it like this, Stamina. I didn't drag her as such, but I can't act like her striking isn't an issue. I just feel like her rounding out her game and getting title ready are two different time frames. It's all. Oh, for sure. And we acknowledge that as well. She said right now. She said right now. Anybody that comes in front of her, she's taking it. Anybody they put in front of her, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who it is. She's taking all smoke. She's taking all smoke, and that's a dangerous thing as well. A fighter who can go in here and win, and a fighter who takes all smoke, takes out anybody who they put in front of them, is very dangerous. And I guarantee you, Jillian Robinson is about to get a whole lot more wins in the UFC. I'm just saying, Jillian got on her next fight. You so crazy, Marcus Bell, man. Jillian Robinson is the truth. Go watch that interview, y'all. We talk about it all. But y'all wait till I get De La Rosa on the show, though. Oh, y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna hate me. But to conclude out this let me conclude out this podcast, y'all, man. And um, like I said, if you hadn't watched the Robertson interview, go back and watch the Jillian Robertson interview, guys. A lot of stuff coming up. Um, Working on getting Tatiana Suarez back. Just kind of get an update with Tatiana Suarez. Or a whole complete shame. What does that mean, Marcus Bell? What does that mean? A whole complete shame about what? Uh, what are you talking about, Marcus Bell? Oh, I'm waiting on you, Marcus Bell. And watch an interview. I'm gonna give her the props if she levels up. I like her as a human. I just don't see much amount of potential in her right now. She doesn't level up. It's a waste. I wouldn't. Yeah, Stem and the MC. I agree. I agree. I agree. But Jillian is that type. She's that type that if they got to work on something, they're gonna work on it for sure. I mean, we've seen fighters evolve. We've seen fighters evolve all the time. We've seen fighters evolve all the time. But Jillian Robinson, she'll be there. I'm telling you. I saw that shit long time ago, man. I saw that shit long time ago, and I said long time ago, man, that Jillian would do well in the UFC and Montana De La Rosa would do well in the UFC. Everybody said no. Everybody said no. Everybody said no. I told you. I seen that shit. Those girls are gonna do well in the UFC. Hmm. So I mean, what do you have to say now? I mean, I don't know what to say now. And Marcus Bell, you was one of the ones. Oh, she'll show up. She'll show up, Marcus Bell. She was gonna whoop Talia Santos ass. She was gonna whoop Talia Santos ass, but she don't know for sure if that fight's gonna happen. She's anticipating a short notice fight. Um, she was gonna go in there and put Talia Santos to sleep. But uh, she doesn't know because Talia Santos is Brazilian, so we don't know where if they're doing the international fights. We asked her about Fight Island. She was like, she doesn't give a fuck. She'll fight anywhere. She'll fight anywhere. She'll fight anywhere. And she'll fight anyone. So we'll see. I want to see personally. I want to see Jillian fight KGB. That's what I want to see. I want to see KGB Lee versus Jillian Robinson. That's the fight I want to see. Like I want to see that fight. But she probably won't get that fight. If she wins her next fight, if she win whatever fight she fights next, if she wins that fight, she'll probably get somebody like a KGB. But I want to see that for sure. I want to see Robertson versus KGB. She said she don't give a fuck if it's KGB. She'll give a fuck who it is. She's down to fight. So it is what it is. But be keeping up with Jillian Robertson, of course. Always keeping up with Jillian Robertson. I tell y'all, Montana De La Rosa. Uh, Stop it, Marcus Bell. It's so hard. It was so hard to get my hands on Montana De La Rosa. Ah! I think I got De La Rosa though, y'all. I think I got De La Rosa. Hard to get your hands on people, man. Some people it's hard to get your hands on, but I've been relentlessly pursuing Montana De La Rosa, and I think I got it. I think I got it. So y'all know, hell, I didn't interview Jillian 3 times now. If I get De La Rosa, on this whole, what I'm in the podcast. What else do I have to do? My 2 favorite fighters. No, but I'm trying to get De La Rosa on the show. I really want to talk to De La Rosa, um, because she's up a little higher than Jillian Robertson as far as like the rankings and whatnot. Um, she's a step ahead of. It was Jillian was a step ahead of De La Rosa, and De La Rosa's a step ahead of Jillian. So really want to talk to her because, like I said last time I talked about De La Rosa, her beating Mara Romero Barella, that just the whole division just kind of opened up for De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? Like she can, like, who can she fight next? Like she could fight anybody. She could fight Macy Barber next. She a win over Macy Barber would look good for De La Rosa. She could fight like Lauren Murphy next, or Antonina next, or like Adarujo next. Like she can fight any of those girls next. You know what I'm saying? So, or like maybe even like a Chukagian, if Chukagian wanted to fight and De La Rosa took the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be net. Like, but literally, she could fight anybody right now. De La Rosa could fight anybody right now. So I'm looking out for that as well. Faux show. But anyways, though, I'm getting off of here. Just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit. Let y'all know that I 100% believe Amanda Nunes ducked that May 9th fight. To be honest, I think I rate Robertson more than De La Rosa. Both have their deficiencies, but Robertson has the edge in terms of tenacity, and I like that. Oh, that's very true, Stamina. That is very true. I never thought about it like that. I just always think about like their actual skill sets. Like I look at which one has more tools. And if you look at who has more tools, it's De La Rosa. But like in the KGB fight, like De La Rosa didn't pull the trigger. Like she pulls the trigger most of the time. Like she pulled the trigger against Rachel Ostovich. She pulled the trigger against Nadia Kassem. She pulled the trigger. She pulled the trigger against Mara Romero Barella, but she didn't pull it against KGB. Like I don't understand. Like she's like, at least Jillian goes balls to the wall every fucking fight. Like every fucking fight. Jillian goes balls to the wall. Macy Barber, she lost that fight. She went balls to the wall. Maida Bueno Silva, she lost that fight. She went balls to the wall. Veronica Macedo, balls to the wall. Molly McCann, balls to the wall. Fucking Sarah Froda, balls to the wall. Like Jillian, she goes balls to the wall, and that is right. Stamina MC, she does have the tenacity. Like De La Rosa doesn't. I mean, she has it, but sometimes she doesn't, which worries me about De La Rosa. Like when she gets into them bigger fights, like is she gonna have it that fight or not? You know what I'm saying? Like she can definitely, like De La Rosa can definitely. No, man, she's not. I don't think she's. I don't know. It's hard to say the differences between the two, man. Like you're right, the tenacity edge does go to Jillian Robinson. So that's true, very true, man. But Stamina MC, I'm getting off of here, man. You ain't gonna keep throwing these comments at me that keep prolonging this fucking podcast, bro. Yeah, man. I like getting on here and wrapping it up with you guys. Though, hey, man, Marcus Bell, Stamina MC, man, I would love to let y'all come. Oh, Stamina, you already know, man. Y'all can definitely come on and chit chat it up, man. Like for sure. Instead of me just sitting here talking to a screen, reading comments, dude, Stamina, next time I go live, bro, and you on, hop on. We can talk, bro. I always have guys come on and talk. I always have guys come on and talk. If you follow me, dude, I always like the interview with Robertson yesterday, man. It was me, it was Taylor from Winning with Taylor Loader, and it was my boy John from Bloody Canvas MMA. We all did Jillian Robertson yesterday. So, I mean, absolutely, man. You can get in on some of this for sure. But yeah, guys, go back and watch that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'm out, guys. Stay tuned. A lot more to come. Peace.